Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Tompkins here with Dr. Goforth, our medical director here at Shell Point. We're going to talk about a few new initiatives for the new year that I think that you'll be very excited about. Thank you for being with me today.
My pleasure, Michelle.
So we have two things to speak about, but first, we were just talking about this, you and I. Walk with a Doc. What is that? And tell our residents how they can be involved in that.
Well, the Walk with the Docs is a new program. We're going to start on Friday, January the 12th. We're going to meet right outside the back door of the medical center at 7 a.m. And we'll have at least 2 or 3 providers here. Our physicians, our nurse practitioners will be there. And we're going to walk around the island at least once, maybe twice. We'll walk for about 30 minutes or so. And it'll be a good chance to dialogue. They can ask questions as we walk. And we're emphasizing wellness. It's something that's important for people to have regular exercise. And this is not going to be all your exercise for the week, but at least get you in a good habit. And so we thought if we did that every Friday morning, now we may find next summer it's just too hot, but for right now we're going to plan on once a week.
Why not? That sounds like a great thing to start. I know our residents love to walk, as you know, and that's something that's important to us here at Shell Point is keeping fit, keeping active, and of course being well.
We're hoping we can get a lot of people to come out and enjoy that, and it'll be a good time to dialogue. I'm really trying to get our medical providers just as close to our Shell Point residents as possible. And this is a good way to meet outside the usual office setting and have informal talks. They can ask any question they want to ask. We're going to have some cold bottled water at the end of the session so they can enjoy that as they rest up from the walk.
I love it. Okay, so that's Walk with the Doc. And then something else that you're starting new in January, it's the Medical Learning Series. What is that all about?
So the Medical Learning Series, this is an initiative we're going to do once a month. It's going to be on that second Thursday of each month at the Social Center. We're going to start at 11:30. And that's designed to give good information out on wellness. We're actually going to start the January session with an outside speaker. I'm going to introduce the series, and then Dr. Hunt from Florida Gulf Coast University is going to come and talk about a condition that most people never heard of. It's called sarcopenia.
Yeah, that's right.
And they actually did a survey here recently with Shell Point residents and found a very high rate of sarcopenia. And so Dr. Hunt's going to come and talk to us about that and talk about what needs to be done to improve that particular condition. Subsequent sessions, we're going to talk about things that relate to wellness. We'll talk about illnesses. I want to pick topics that are good for our residents.
Absolutely. And going back to the sarcopenia, now I know what that is, being from the fitness industry. It's muscle loss, right?
Right. Yep.
And our residents are always interested in how to prevent osteoporosis, osteopenia, and here we have sarcopenia.
Right.
And Dr. Hunt, like you said, from FGCU will be here. I've received a lot of phone calls about interest in hearing this, about this. Now, can you share a little bit about what sarcopenia is and what they'll learn when they come?
Well, they're going to learn what the diagnosis is. It means loss of muscle mass, but we're going to learn about why that happens, how it's diagnosed, and then we're going to learn about what we can do to reverse it and resolve that condition. So Dr. Hunt's actually an expert in that. He's done a lot of research into it, and because we found such a high rate of sarcopenia in the residents that he screened, we thought that would be a great initial topic.
I think so too.
Since so many people will be affected by it.
So the Medical Learning Series begins January 10th. That's going to be held in the Social Center at 11:30. You'll introduce and get the ball rolling there, and then Dr. Hunt will talk about sarcopenia.
That's right. We're going to have heavy hors d'oeuvres.
That's right.
We thought we might call it lunch and learn, but we decided we didn't want it to be about eating. We want it to be about medical learning. But we will have some heavy hors d'oeuvres for people to enjoy.
Healthy hors d'oeuvres, right?
Healthy hors d'oeuvres, yes.
Good. So to recap, Walk with the Doc begins January 11th, bright and early at 7 a.m.
Yes, Friday, January the 11th at 7 a.m. just outside the medical center.
Okay, that sounds great. And then the medical learning sessions that we were speaking about That's January 10th at 11:30 with the heavy hors d'oeuvres in the social center.
Yes, that'll be the Thursday before the Walk with the Docs.
Perfect. Thank you for being here with me today to talk about Walk with a Doc and the medical learning series that begin all in January. So we've got some great things to look forward to.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
I hope you are excited as I am about the medical learning series and Walk with a Doc. Two great things that are on the calendar for the new year that you won't want to miss out on. We're all about wellness and being healthy and fit here at Shell Point. So those are two things that you'll want to mark on your calendar for sure. Again, thank you for joining me today. And if you have any questions, you could always give me a phone call or Dr. Goforth as well. So we hope to see you there. Stay well, Shell Point.